Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Girl Talk. I've got a little bit of mess and a little bit of drama today for you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about Chantal's statement on her community tab regarding Cuba B's rage. We have been waiting for an apology from her, but we have realized that she isn't going to come through. So, this is basically what we were expecting, anyways, but that doesn't make it any less ridiculous. So, let's just get right into it. Shall we? Okay, you guys, so I did want to start off by reading Foodie's non-apology that she put on her community tab. Now, this wasn't even really a non-apology. It was an I'm not going to apologize statement. And here is what she had to say. This is in regards to her Cuba Bees rage. I decided not to do a video apology for the Cuba rage. I will, however, sincerely apologize right here for getting blackout drunk and saying some of the most horrible shit I ever did in my life. Okay, so I already found a problem, right? She can't own up to any of the things that she actually said that actually came out of her mouth. And instead, she wants to sincerely apologize for drinking. So that's basically ironic. Like, it's not a sincere apology for anything. I did not mean most of it. Why don't you explain to us what it is? I cannot even remember most of what was said. I will not let this moment define me as an entire person, though. So here she goes. I will not let this define me. Me, as if she even has any say in the matter. What about the people that you hurt with the words that came out of your mouth? What about the things that you said about immigrants, Dee Dee's downstairs, and Alexandra Rodriguez, who had absolutely nothing to do with this? I mean, I'm putting Alexandra like kind of at the bottom of the priority list for the apology, but you know what? What did she do to deserve any of that? I cannot even remember most of what was said. Okay, so if you need a refresher course, there are multiple copies online. I have a quick rundown here on my channel. I'm sure Just Saying or Barbecue or Piggy. I'm pretty sure that they have the highlights. So get to work. You have nothing but time on your hands. I will try to be better. So that's a problem as well. When has she ever tried to be better as a person? She can't take any responsibility for any of the things that she has ever said in the past. She just blows it off. She doesn't want to listen to anybody who has any criticism for her and the words that she spews. I have also decided not to rewatch it, as I don't need to be brought into such a horrible headspace again. So again, it's about her and her feelings and her headspace and how it's going to define her. This was the most self-serving, not apology I have ever seen in my life. I mean, it has nothing to do with you at this point. It has everything to do with the hate and the vitriol that you continuously spew and defend, but we don't expect anything less. This is exactly what I expected from her. Exactly. I just wanted to take the time to read this post from someone named Emily. I think they sum up our feelings pretty eloquently, and, tame, even though Chantal doesn't even deserve tame at this point. But let's go ahead and read this. The apology doesn't mean anything until you accept responsibility. You aren't stating clearly the things you said and did wrong. You aren't using empathy to show you understand who you hurt and why what you did hurt them. You aren't explaining how you'll correct your mistakes so you don't make them in the future. You're not sorry that you hurt people. You're sorry that it's impacting your bottom line, which makes sense because if you take a look at her recent views, it seems as though people are starting to wane on Foodie Beauty, but that's mostly the fact that she is just not providing interesting content at the moment. Right now, you sound completely unrepentant and uninterested in being accountable for your mistakes. No one made you drink. No one made you spew your vile bigotry on camera. That was you, only you. And until you can accept that you were wrong and you hurt people, no one can trust that you actually care about the impact of your words and behaviors. You're not a child, Chantal. It's time for you to grow up and realize that the world doesn't revolve around you and what you want. How about that? So at this point, I think it's safe to say that she's probably over with Natter. That's when all of these community tabs come up because she can't come online. At least that's what I'm expecting. That's what we have seen from her in the past. Whenever she was at Natter's, she would be on her community tab, stirring up drama and bullshit instead of just coming online and facing her subscribers like a woman. She's hiding at Natter's. And she has decided to insert herself into something that is none of her business regarding Life by Jen. It doesn't make sense because Jen has actually thrown Foodie Beauty under the bus multiple times, but Chantal can't help herself. And I guess she decided to insert her opinion on this grocery haul situation. If you guys haven't seen Life by Jen's grocery haul today, it was a treat. It was definitely a treat. So basically, Jen got some things that aren't exactly the best for people in her condition, especially so much cheese. I mean, what is it with the cheese, right? Here's what Foodie has to say on the situation. Honest question. Why does anyone give enough of a crap about what someone ingests, digests, and craps out? The grocery haul wasn't even that bad. Ugh, the internet is annoying me today. I'm logging off. Well, maybe you shouldn't have even logged on in the first place. You have your head so far up Natter's ass and Dee Dee's you know what that you can't even see that you're destroying your own channel. But you know what's interesting? If you bring Natter back as drama, people will be interested again. What do you always say about reaction channels? They need you. Well, it looks like at this point you need Natter. All right, you guys, it's our favorite time of the day, and that is, of course, comment of the day. Today's comment comes in from yesterday's Girl Talk video, and this is from Gaia on Fire, and they have to say the following. Don't y'all get it? All this nonsense C is producing is what will keep people viewing her. It's like watching a slow-mo train crash. You just can't look away. Maybe, just maybe, she's hit on a winner. For her at least. Well, if this is in regards to the Beezer show, then I don't think that that is what is going to bring interest back in her channel unless she really does put some work into it and pulls off some low budget office situation, but she's just not funny. So that's a problem. When it comes to her channel, it's interesting because the more that she angers people and pisses people off, the more views the video gets. So it's almost like this whole not apology is on brand for Chantal. She needs to piss people off in order to get them to view her content. So does that include going back to Natter again and again? Is Natter just a paid actor? I'm kind of going down that route. Well, not really. But it's interesting nonetheless. See, the problem with that though is where do you draw the line? She's willing to step on anybody's toes in order to get people to view her. She's willing to hurt anybody. And at what point does it cross a line? It already has. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What do you think about this statement? Because it's not a non-apology. It's not an apology. That's for damn sure. It's just a statement. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.